Today, we explore one of the most infamous wrongful convictions in American history, the case of the Central Park Five. This is a story of 5 teenagers whose lives were forever altered by a rush to judgment, systemic bias, and the pressures of public fear. In 1989, a young female jogger was brutally attacked in New York's Central Park. Within days, police arrested 5 teens: Antron McCray, Kevin Richardson, Yusef Salaam, Raymond Santana, and Korey Wise, aged 14 to 16. The teens were interrogated for hours without legal counsel or their parents present, and eventually, each gave statements that implicated themselves in the attack. Despite a lack of physical evidence linking them to the crime, the 5 were convicted. Their confessions, later proven to be coerced, became the centerpiece of the prosecution's case. They were sentenced to between 5 and 15 years in prison, serving significant portions of their sentences before new evidence would eventually exonerate them. How did this happen? Multiple factors contributed: systemic racism in the criminal justice system, intense media scrutiny, and moral panic over rising crime rates in New York City. The police were under pressure to solve the case quickly, and the confessions of the teens, many of which were inconsistent and contradictory, were taken as proof of guilt. This case illustrates the dangers of coerced confessions, the vulnerability of minors in interrogations, and how societal fears can distort justice. From a criminological perspective, several theories help explain what occurred. Labeling theory. Once the teens were labeled as criminals, that stigma influenced both the public's perception and the judicial outcome. Conflict theory. The case reflects how power dynamics between the state, the media, and marginalized youth can shape the enforcement of law. Racial bias in justice. Racial and socioeconomic factors played a critical role, influencing who is presumed guilty and how evidence is interpreted. The Central Park Five case reminds us that justice is not infallible. It underscores the importance of critical thinking, fair interrogation practices, and questioning the role of societal bias in the criminal justice system. If you found this episode insightful, like, comment, and subscribe to Case, Cause, and Criminology to explore more real criminal cases through a lens of criminology, sociology, and forensic psychology.